guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tanya, and if you see the camera shaking, I have Twisty right here and Tika over here, and they're both moving and shaking the table around, which therefore now the camera is not shaking. BBs. Hi, Ghost. Anyway, so I'm gonna do a reaction video today, and I'm actually gonna make it two parts. So I'm gonna react to One Pack Wanderers again, and I reacted to them one time before. It was when they went to Canberra, which I have to say, because I asked you guys like how to say it like the right way, and I got a lot of different answers. But basically what I took away from all the different answers is that it's said Canberra, but you guys lazily call it Canberra. That was my takeaway of it. Anyway, but the reason why I try really hard to get place names correctly, like say it correctly, is because I myself am from somewhere where people say it wrong all the time. I'm from Illinois, and you will not piss off an Illinoisan faster than if you pronounce Illinois as Illinois. If you put the S in it, because it's a silent S. So if you put the S in it, we get so angry. Kind of like, you know, if people in Melbourne, Australia, when a lot of Americans or Canadians or whoever call it Melbourne or Melbourne or whatever, and I don't actually know if the R is supposed to be silent or not. I just know that people from Melbourne get angry if you pronounce the R. So I learned a very long time ago to say it the right way. Oh, here's Cody. He heard me talking to you, everybody. He's like, wait for me. Anyway, so that is one of the things I try to do really, is to say place names correctly, because I know how annoying it is when people say Illinois wrong. And it's not really like any certain type of person who says Illinois wrong, like with the S. I think just a lot of random people do it, but I think it is, at least in the United States, very common for the southern states to call us Illinois. And it's aggravating. So anyway, enough of this very long intro. So yeah, I'm gonna react to One Pack Wanderers again. You guys had given me some suggestions for some of your favorite videos that they have done. And so I decided to go to the video that they did right before the one where they went to Canberra. And this one is called We Summited Australia's Tallest Peak in Winter. And I'm gonna attempt to say this mountain name, and I don't know if I'm saying it right. So you can let me know if I said it wrong or not in the comments. Mount Kosciuszko? I've never heard this word said before. I'm just going off of what it looks like. I'm sure they'll say it in the video too, but that's what it looks like to me. But anyway, I'm gonna do this video in two separate parts because, like I said before, they post a lot of really long vlogs. I mean, not like long as far as like for me to just watch and enjoy on my own time, but long for reacting to, because you see I like to talk a whole lot. So I'm gonna split this video up into two parts. I'll do half today, and I'll continue watching it after this video, and that'll be a second video, and then I'll post that one maybe the next day after that or something. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started on this. This is called We Summited Australia's Tallest Peak in Winter, Mount Kosciuszko. And this video is from a year ago, or let me see, a little over a year ago. I hope you guys don't mind that I like talk a whole lot. My family is just a family full of talkers. Here we go.
Good morning, everybody.
From Thredbo.
We are in
Thredbo.
The Australian Alps. Okay, they don't look that impressive from here, but
No.
they are actually pretty cool. And okay, what are we doing today?
Today we are hiking the tallest mountain in all of Australia.
We're gonna summit it.
Hopefully.
We've never summited the tallest mountain on a continent before.
I mean, it is winter and it's cold, but it should be fine.
Yeah, we have to take, there's a ski lift somewhere over here that we read about that we have to take up. Otherwise, they're just...
I know that Australians have like said in my comments before, like, oh, you know, our nature, like our mountains aren't that big and this and that, but to me, it doesn't matter like the size of a mountain range, like how tall it is, even if it just looks like hills only and not mountains, or even if it just is hills only. All of that to me is equally as beautiful as each other. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care how big it is, just nature itself, just the trees and everything itself, the landscaping is what's pretty to me. So that doesn't matter to me, like how big or small your mountains are or whatever.
Would not be enough time in the day to do it. But from the top of the ski lift, it's 8 miles or 13 kilometers.
Oh, there and back.
There and back, yeah. Let's go.
So Thredbo is a small little skiing town just in the base of the Australian Alps, which is so cool because I didn't know Australian Alps existed.
You have to have a permit just to be in this town. It's $17 a day, by the way.
Which isn't bad at all.
Whoa,
What was I
wait.
going to say?
I'm gonna rewind that. I don't know if I caught that right.
Of the Australian Alps, which is so cool because I didn't know Australian Alps existed.
You have to have a permit just to be in this town.
I did hear that right. A permit just to be in the town? Really? Why is that? Like, does nobody live there? Or, like, people who live there obviously can be there, but if you're not from there, you have to have a permit? Or is this just strictly a skiing town and that's all they do? What is with that?
$17 a day, by the way.
Which isn't bad at all. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, we're here during shoulder season, so it's actually a little bit cheaper, I think, for the hotel. And there's only one other group staying in the lodge with us.
Yeah, we went to go buy tickets for the lift this morning, and the lady was like, wow, no one does that in the winter time. So I think we should be good.
Yeah. Or at least we're going to have a really nice ski lift ride to the top and then come back down. It's going to be nice. We'll see.
So be prepared for a 4-minute video.
Yeah.
There's actually snow up there.
You think our shoes will cut it?
How you doing?
Oh no.
Sure, thumbs down.
No, thank you.
There you go.
I did the ski lift in Tennessee once. It was in September, the month of September, so it wasn't like winter or anything. It was strictly just to get to the top of one of the mountain ranges that we were going to. And they took our picture on it and everything. It was really cool. I'm not afraid of heights or anything like that, so I like that sort of thing.
Wow, that is a far drop. This is so nice. We get to take a ski lift to the start of the trailhead. You know you're summiting a mountain when you're doing that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
How are you doing?
I honestly am a little scared. This is really high, and yeah, but it's nice and quiet and peaceful, and
I love ski lifts because they're always just dead silent.
yeah. I hate when they go over like the pole and it like vibrates. The whole thing feels like it's about to like fall off.
I love you.
I love you too. I can see the town.
Okay, since it's winter in Australia officially now, and the wind just picked up, I figure we should probably talk about weather conditions today.
Oh yes. So today in Thredbo was 34 degrees when we were walking around.
And apparently it's the same temperature at the top of the mountain, but I feel like it's going to be a little bit colder, so it should be just around freezing.
Uh-huh.
But it's sunny, and they say it's not going to be super windy at the top, so for those reasons I think it should be perfectly doable for us.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise we'll just turn around.
I can tell you, I wouldn't do that in winter. Nope. I don't do well in cold weather at all. Like, I'm one of those people, like, I'll complain if it's 100 degrees out or if it's like 90 degrees out, you know, Fahrenheit. I'll complain about the heat and stuff, and it does suck, but I would still rather have 100 degrees over like 30 degrees Fahrenheit or lower. even 40 degrees is cold for me. Like, and I live in Illinois and it gets really freaking cold here. But it's just, I would rather have the heat because of my bad back. And so when I shiver from being cold, it makes all the muscles in my back and my body tense up and just makes my pain that much worse. So I will take heat over cold any day. And I would do this in the heat, not the cold.
How you feeling, love?
This is the longest 15-minute ride of my life. It's so pretty though. Look at all the snow, and you can see so far in the distance. I'm really happy that we had a clear day. I don't look like I'm happy, but I'm happy. Oh my god! Okay, we've quickly learned that it is way colder and way windier than I had imagined.
For sure.
Holy smokes. Oh my god.
Just the sound of it sounds freezing to me. Oh my god. Freezing. It sounds freezing.
Tia, how confident you feeling we're gonna summit this?
20% chance.
Oh, we haven't said the name or the elevation of this mountain yet.
So this is Mount Kosciuszko.
It's Polish, so it's kind of difficult to pronounce.
And the
Kosciuszko? Is that what she said? Kosciuszko. What did I call it? I think I said Kosciuszko.
elevation is just over 7,000 feet.
Watch out for the ice here. Which, to be honest, is not that high up. But for Australia, it's very high. And it's very windy.
Fun fact, we used to live at a similar height than this back in the day.
Yeah, we used to live full time at 7,500 feet, I think it is. Or 7,000 feet. But
No.
anyways, we're gonna see how far we get. We'll keep you updated.
Do I look like one of the Dune characters right now?
Yeah, you do. You look so good.
They're probably not as cold as I am though.
They're on a desert.
Which I was in a desert. My camera just froze.
I think it's too cold for it. All right, let's go.
30 degrees is cold, like no matter what, but Fahrenheit, but they're also like not dressed like the best for really super cold weather. Like they should be wearing gloves and like maybe thicker coats and stuff. I mean, I would if I was going to be out there for any extended period of time like that. But yeah. Also, I've said this, I think only in one video so far, but with vlogs like this, I have to take their music out because the music that these vloggers use a lot of time is copyrighted. So in my videos, I will mute the segments that are just music, but then I will any areas that they're talking, I'm gonna leave that in, obviously. But yeah, where there's just music playing, I'm gonna have to mute those sections. The last time I reacted to their vlog, like it was up for over 24 hours with no issues. And then as soon as I made it public, I got all these copyright things and I had to go back in and take the music out real quick and all this. So just letting you know, if you hear a lot of like silent moments in any of these reactions, this is why. That looks so cold.
We came from somewhere just over the crest of that hill, but oh my goodness, you guys, we're in the clouds right now. You can just see the clouds and they're moving so fast back here.
The sun shining through them. This has got to be one of the prettiest things I've ever seen in my life.
That's
We're
very
only 2
pretty.
miles into this with this already one of the most rewarding sights I've ever seen before. This is so worth it, especially this time of year with just the barren, desolate landscape. It's just awesome. It's awesome. After about, what, an hour of walking, we can finally see the summit of, I'm sorry, how do you say it again?
Kosciuszko. Mount Kosciuszko.
Kosciuszko.
I'm sure we're butchering it, but there's a good chance that Australians are butchering it too, since it's a Polish word. We can finally see the summit though. The wind has died down a little bit, and we get just a complete vista of these clouds.
Oh my gosh.
It's incredible. Ah, so cool. Okay, we're gonna stop saying it's cool. I'm sorry, you guys. Starting to get a lot snowier as well. The grates are just covered in snow.
Yeah.
It makes it feel like we're actually doing like a really challenging hike instead of just walking on the grate the whole time.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but Trevio's ankles are showing. And every person we pass, I've had like giant puffer jackets and like covered head to toe in gear.
I was just saying that.
I like to be scandalous.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's a nice view right there. That mountain right there in the background. That's very nice.
Carefully, your back.
Oh, does she have a bad back as well?
Tia's not gonna get this. But she's just like Legolas in Lord of the Rings. She's walking on top of the snow. Wow.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Wow. Ooh, right here where I just paused. That's really pretty. That's really cool looking. I like that shot. So we are halfway through the video, a little more than halfway through. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video here. We are a little over 10 minutes into the video. The video is almost 19 minutes long. So we made it a little over half. So that's gonna be it for part 1 of my reaction. I'm gonna continue recording part 2 right now, and then just keep an eye out for part 2, like the day after I post this one, or 2 days later, maybe at the most. Well, also this weekend is my daughter's birthday. But I'll try to get them both up for you. But yeah, so that's gonna do it for part 1. I hope you guys are enjoying these reactions. I really do like the One Pack Wanderers. Everybody so far has been a huge fan of them. I haven't heard a single negative thing about them at all. Everybody really enjoys their content and their vlogs, from what I've heard. And there's a lot of other people that I react to where even people that are really lovely people that I'm reacting to, someone in the comments always has to have like some sort of, oh, I don't like this person, I don't like this person. But everybody so far loves the One Pack Wanderers. So I think I'm definitely going to keep reacting to them. And they do make good content, and I do like them. And I'd like to see more of their Australian adventures, but I also want to watch some of their other adventures too, like when they travel the US or when they travel in other countries. I definitely want to check that stuff out too. But yeah, that's going to do it for part 1. Keep an eye out for part 2. Don't forget my memberships are turned on. It's only $4.99 a month if you would like to help support my channel. It really helps me greatly. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please give it a like, subscribe if you haven't done that yet, and I will see you next time.